50 is on Diddy's neck, and this time, he's not going to hold back. 50 Cent, man, look at this guy, crying like a little girl. You spent years acting crazy and now you're in court talking about your feelings. No. Take responsibility for your actions. But it's not just about making fun of him. 50 is leaking real court documents from Diddy's trial, things that should have never made it to the internet. And when you see what's inside, you'll understand exactly why Diddy should be worried. I've got all the details. Let's break it down. You know, I just realized why I don't like that dude Puffy. Yeah. No more Puffy juice. 50 Cent has never hidden how he feels about Diddy, but now that the trial is in full swing, with Cassie revealing all the dark details on the witness stand, 50 is more aggressive than ever. From AI-generated jury photos to mocking Diddy's baby oil stash, he's been relentlessly roasting the bad boy mogul on Instagram. Let's break it all down. The roots of the beef: why won't 50 let Diddy catch a break? If you've been checking out Instagram lately, you've probably noticed how 50 has been dragging Diddy throughout the ongoing trial. We're talking about ruthless, merciless mockery, while Puff is fighting for his freedom in a Manhattan courtroom over serious charges. On May 9, 2025, 50 Cent posted an AI-generated image showing himself as every member of Diddy's jury, with the caption, "Jury selection for Sean Diddy Combs' trial is finally complete." I don't know if this is fair, but don't worry, be happy. The image, which had 50 Cent's face on every juror, got over 315,000 likes and was shared across all social media platforms. I mean, can you imagine the level of pettiness it takes to create an entire AI image suggesting you'll be the one judging your enemy? That's the kind of commitment worthy of a supervillain with a rivalry. During the trial, things got even crazier. A witness mentioned Diddy's alleged interest in certain adult activities involving bodily fluids. On May 14, 2025, 50 Cent mocked this testimony by posting a photo of a fountain with water coming out of a statue of a boy, captioned, "Diddy said in your mouth, SMHALOL." That's 50 Cent making fun of a serious accusation in the most childish way possible, and his followers loved it like it was a free barbecue. As if that wasn't enough, on May 15, 2025, after hearing the testimony in court, 50 Cent posted on Instagram, "After hearing today's testimony, I think Diddy should have taken the plea deal. The shit they're saying is beyond my comprehension." So, what do you guys think? Diddy? He's not even using his real name anymore, just a disrespectful nickname. That's cold as ice. On the same day, when a new sexual assault lawsuit against Diddy included graphic descriptions of certain physical features, 50 Cent shared a screenshot of the lawsuit and commented, "Toozy roll, toozy roll. To the left, to the left, to the right, forward, forward, back, back. Now slide. LOL." That's why he's in the corner masturbating. That's 50, using a dance reference to mock a very adult allegation in the lawsuit. The man honestly has absolutely no shame when it comes to criticizing Diddy. Let's remember how this rivalry started, because I swear to God, this beef is older than some of your Instagram accounts. The rivalry between these two hip-hop heavyweights goes back to 2006. We're talking about the flip phone era, when 50 released a song called "The Bomb." In that song, 50 wasn't just throwing shade, he was launching full-on missiles. He accused Diddy of having knowledge about the murder of the notorious B.I.G. That's right, 50 Cent recorded that Diddy might know who killed Biggie. That's not just talking spicy, that's throwing the whole ghost pepper into the conversation. But wait, there's more. According to rumors, 50 Cent could have signed with Bad Boy Records back then. No kidding. Imagine a world where 50 and Diddy were on the same team, instead of beefing like this. But according to Tony Yeo, in an interview with DJ Vlad, the deal never happened. Supposedly, Diddy was afraid to sign 50 Cent because of all the enemies he already had. After losing Biggie, Puffy didn't want to take a risk with another artist who had a lot of enemies. Even though the deal didn't work out, 50 still wrote songs for Diddy, like "Let's Get It." But then, something happened that turned their relationship from friendship in the music world into a rivalry. According to 50, there was some kind of trouble in the streets that made him bring a gun to Puffy's office. And if you bring a gun to a business meeting, the relationship is already over. The spiciest part of this rivalry started around 2010, when 50 went on Twitter to create a petition called RIP-BIG. Why? Because he thought Diddy was using Biggie's legacy like an unlimited black card. 50 got really mad, saying, "Enough is enough. Biggie's name should never have become Diddy's black card." When was the last time Diddy actually praised his brother, instead of praising his money? That's cold. It's like saying your friend is using your dead friend's name just to keep showing off. It's disrespectful. And it gets even more complicated. This hatred from 50 supposedly started after Diddy became Rick Ross's manager, and everyone knows 50 and Rose are at war. It's like Diddy was purposely siding with 50's enemies. That same year, 50 was tougher than a brick wall, calling Puffy's music trash. He said, and I quote, "His music is terrible, it's bad. He's not even an artist, so it doesn't matter." When you think about it, is he even a rapper? Because he says he doesn't write rhymes, he writes checks. 50 isn't just saying Diddy's music is trash. He's questioning the man's entire identity as an artist. It's like saying the guy's whole career is a sham. But it was in 2012 that things really heated up between these two moguls. There was a face-to-face confrontation, and we found out all the details from Machine Gun Kelly, who witnessed everything. I just remember 50 coming out of Puff's trailer and saying, "But Puff was inside the trailer." Then he said that to someone. He was like, "How much money was Puff making again? I can count that shit on one hand." According to the journalist who was there, Diddy and 50 were actually laughing and joking around backstage when things suddenly got heated. Apparently, one of Diddy's jokes really hit 50 hard, and he responded by calling Diddy a Thabatikia. Diddy supposedly bragged with that, "I have too much money for this energy," and just walked away. That's rich people energy in the middle of a tense moment. But the fight didn't end there. In 2014, they took the rivalry to a new level, the business world. 50 and Diddy were arguing about which vodka was stronger, Effin, which 50 was promoting, or Ciroc, which was Diddy's brand. 50 got really annoyed with his rival's marketing strategies. He posted a photo of Diddy dancing with an overweight woman and wrote, "Damn, 50 is right. I'm screwed now." With a link to Effin's Facebook page. That's a low blow on another level. Not even an umbrella could block that. Kidnapped? Did he tell a black guy he couldn't leave? You know, I just realized I don't like that dude Puff. Is he going to bail out that fat guy? No more Puff juice. No more ballet. Who even drinks sparkling wine anyway? That stuff is terrible. In 2015, things got really weird when Puff actually sent birthday wishes to 50 and mentioned his vodka. "Happy birthday, 50 Cent. May God bless you with many more, dear. I just sent you a lifetime supply of Ciroc Ultra Premium Vodka. Celebrate responsibly. But all jokes aside, birthdays are sacred. Happy birthday, King. With love, Puffy." That fake loving energy didn't fool 50. And the rivalry between the two kept simmering. The following year, 50 took the rivalry to a new level in an interview with DJ Enough. While discussing their competing vodka brands, 50 said that Puff Daddy can't even be compared to him because Diddy used his bad boy artists to build a platform for himself. In 50's words, he's the guy who stands next to the guy. He's not the guy. I'm the guy. He's next to Biggie, he's next to Craig Mack, he's next to Maze, he's next to The Lox, he's next to Lil' Kim. When have you ever seen him by himself, hyped up? Ayo, that's a violation. 50 basically called Diddy a professional vampire who built his entire career by standing next to really talented people. It's like saying Diddy is just a glorified hype man who got lucky and ended up owning the label. And we all know that when 50 goes for the jugular, he doesn't miss. But the most entertaining chapter of their rivalry might be the Diddy and DL saga, which started around 2017. 50 Cent mocked the cover of XXL Hip Hop magazine featuring Diddy and called him a fruitcake. He said, the guy tried to make his eyes shine. This guy is a fruitcake, lol. And he kept making fun of Diddy's shiny eyes by posting a picture of a Doberman. Dude, you don't have brown eyes, unless it's cataracts or some crap like that. That's cute. Then, in a 2018 interview on The Breakfast Club, they asked 50 why he called Diddy gay, and he replied, you know what I'm saying? He said something fabulous and said, hey, no, but you and me, we're not partying, like we need to party. He told me he was going to take me shopping. I looked at him like, what? What did you just say? Let me get out of here, man. Before I do something, you're going to make me ruin the wedding. In another interview, 50 elaborated on that shopping incident. I walked away from him because it was like, this guy just told me he was going to take me shopping. Wait a minute, let me get this straight. Did Diddy really say to another grown man, and not just any man, but 50 Cent, the most hardcore rapper in the world, that he wants to take him shopping? And then, brunch? Shopping for matching outfits? That's couple talk, not something you say to one of the toughest guys in hip-hop. No wonder 50 was about to start a fight at a wedding. On another occasion, 50 Cent called out Diddy during an interview on The Breakfast Club. He says things. He doesn't even realize that what he's saying is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? He says something fabulous and then goes, no, but you and me, we're not partying. We need to party. What is he even talking about? Meanwhile, Diddy tried to play it cool in his own interview on The Breakfast Club, acting like there was no beef. What? I'm a cool guy. Hey, I don't have any beef with YY. I don't know why, with Fifi. He loves me. Diddy even went so far as to claim that 50's apparent hate was actually love. Now that's delusional. This man is really trying to convince himself that 50 Cent is secretly on his side. I don't have any beef with YY with. I don't know why, ComCon 50. He loves me. He loves me. Can't you guys see that? Do you really? Hold on. Do you really think that's hate? Seriously, when you really look at it, you all have been around for a long time. You know, he loves me. I don't think he likes that. But 50 didn't buy into that kumbaya energy. Instead, he doubled down on his stance in an interview on the Enthusiast podcast. And I'm the only one who's been talking about this for a long time. And in an interview with People magazine in 2024, 50 Cent defended his stance against Diddy, saying, it seems like I'm doing extremely outrageous things, but I'm not. It's just me saying what I've been saying for 10 years. Was there any reason you never went to those parties back then? I just don't vibe with that crazy stuff. Like everything Diddy does, I just don't like that kind of thing. I'm a bit more, maybe you could say basic or normal. The way 50 has been taunting Diddy during the current trial would make even the pettiest girl from the hood look like Mother Teresa. Cassie's lawsuit and beyond. 50's mockery intensifies. The real turning point in 50's taunting came in November 2023, when Cassie Ventura, Diddy's ex-girlfriend who was with him from 2007 to 2018, filed a bombshell $30 million lawsuit against Diddy. And when I say bombshell, I mean she made allegations that had Black Twitter ready to cancel Diddy on the spot. The lawsuit accused Diddy of a series of disgusting actions, including physically assaulting her, controlling her every move, and forcing her to take part in adult activities with other people while he watched and recorded everything. She also claimed that he forced her to carry a gun, even though that wasn't her lifestyle, and kept her addicted to drugs. These allegations paint a disturbing picture of what Cassie supposedly went through while she was with him. Now, Diddy and his legal team immediately denied everything. But 50 Cent? Oh, he was ready with the jokes before the ink was even dry on Cassie's lawsuit. He posted on social media, "Damn, brother love, you're out here looking crazy as hell. LMAO." With a picture of himself making a mean face at the camera. Brother love is what Diddy calls himself these days, which makes 50's post even more disrespectful. Now this is where things get really interesting. Just one day after Cassie filed the lawsuit, she and Diddy announced that they had reached a settlement to resolve the matter amicably. No details about the settlement were released, but it was clear that Diddy was ready to throw whatever it took to make this go away fast. And 50 wasn't going to let that slide without giving his 2 cents. He went back on social media saying, LOL, he paid that money real quick. Should have done that before the shark smelled blood in the water. And here they come in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the women he ever laid a hand on. That last part ended up being prophetic, because shortly after the settlement, more accusers started coming forward with similar allegations against Diddy. The situation got so heated that Diddy temporarily stepped down as chairman of Revolt, the network he founded a decade ago. According to TMZ, the move was made so that the accusations he's facing wouldn't distract from Revolt's mission or success. In other words, the brand was taking a big hit just for being associated with him. Seeing an opportunity to twist the knife and make some money, 50 Cent offered to buy Revolt, posting, "I'll buy that from you, Playboy, for a low price, because Cadillac and AT&T are going to pull out. I'll give you a few bucks for it right now. Sell it to me, then we can be friends. I'm serious, call me." But 50 wasn't done yet. No, he was just getting warmed up. He announced that he was working on a documentary titled Surviving P. Diddy, clearly referencing the 2019 documentary Surviving R. Kelly, which detailed the sexual abuse allegations against R. Kelly and ultimately helped put him behind bars. 50 wrote, "I told you they were coming in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. SMH. This is a movie. Surviving P. Diddy, or Did He Do It or Not? Executive produced by Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, coming soon." This wasn't just talk. In September 2024, Netflix actually acquired the rights to a documentary about the allegations against Diddy, produced by 50 Cent. The documentary, directed by Alexandria Stapleton, is currently in production, and 50 Cent has stated that the film's profits will go to victims of sexual assault and rape. This is 50 keeping his promise to expose Diddy while also supporting the victims. A boss move that mixes pettiness with real support for the community. But things got really serious in March 2024, when Homeland Security investigations raided Diddy's homes in Los Angeles and Miami as part of a sex trafficking investigation. After the raids, 50 Cent couldn't resist and commented on X, formerly Twitter, saying, "Now it's not Diddy do, it's Diddy done. They don't act like this unless they have a case." Then came the big blow. Diddy was arrested on September 16, 2024, in New York, charged with conspiracy to commit extortion, sex trafficking by force, fraud or coercion, and transportation for prostitution purposes. He pleaded not guilty, but was denied bail, which means he has been in jail ever since, awaiting trial. After Diddy's arrest, 50 Cent posted a photo of himself with Drew Barrymore on Instagram, captioned, "Here I am, in good company with a Drew Barrymore show, and I don't have 1,000 bottles of lube at home." He was referring to reports that investigators had seized over 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant from Diddy's homes during the police raids. It's like saying, "I'm hanging out with celebrities too, but I don't have a warehouse full of slippery stuff at home." What irony! Now, let's move on to Diddy's trial, which began with jury selection on April 28, 2025 and proceeded to opening statements on May 12, 2025. The main testimony at the trial came from Cassie Ventura herself on May 14, 2025. She gave detailed accounts of their relationship, describing how Diddy allegedly controlled her appearance down to the smallest details, dictating everything from her nails to her clothes and hair. She testified that her own safety depended on keeping Diddy happy, highlighting the alleged manipulative nature of their relationship. Cassie also testified that she witnessed Diddy's significant substance use, confirming that he was dependent on certain substances and that withdrawal made him irritable. This was corroborated by witness statements, including Daniel Phillip, who noted that Cassie appeared intoxicated on one occasion, describing her as completely passed out. Perhaps most disturbing is that Cassie reported having suffered alleged physical assaults throughout the relationship, including an incident at a hotel in 2016, which was caught on video, released by CNN, and shown in court. Several jurors had already seen this video, which allegedly showed Diddy hitting Cassie on the head, dragging her, and trying to take her phone. Now, Throughout all these testimonies, 50 Cent has been making his own comments on social media, basically turning Diddy's serious legal troubles into entertainment for his millions of followers. And it's not just 50 who's commenting. Other celebrities have also spoken out, although none with the relentless dedication of 50 Cent. For example, Aubrey O'Day, a former member of Diddy Kane, shared on X after Diddy's arrest, "The purpose of justice is to provide closure and give us space to create a new chapter. Women never understand that. I feel validated. Today is a victory for women everywhere, not just for me. Things are finally changing." Dawn Richard, another former member of Diddy Kane, had her attorney state, "We applaud the new grand jury indictment against Sean Combs, which is very similar to the federal complaint we filed last week on behalf of our courageous client, Dawn Richard. Given the brutal assault on Sean Combs' girlfriend, which was caught on video, and the 8 people who are now accusing him of abuse in lawsuits, including Dawn, this arrest seems long overdue." Even Kesha made a TikTok video with new lyrics. "Wake up in the morning and say, 'Fuck P. Diddy,' flipping the middle finger, a move she debuted at Coachella." But none of these celebrities have been as consistent, relentless, or creative in their mockery as 50 Cent. He has turned mocking Diddy into an art form, a business opportunity, and a personal mission all at once. What's really interesting is how 50 Cent positions himself as someone who always knew about Diddy's alleged behavior. In his interview with People magazine, 50 Cent emphasized that his criticism isn't anything new. He's been coming with this same energy for over a decade. It's almost like he's saying, "I've always told you guys, but you thought I was just hating." And the truth is, when you look at 50's comments over the years, there seems to be a consistent pattern of him distancing himself from Diddy's infamous lifestyle and parties. He has repeatedly mentioned that he felt uncomfortable with Diddy's behavior and avoided his parties like the plague. But here's the real question that's got everyone talking. Is 50 Cent mocking Diddy during the trial because he truly cares about justice and believes Diddy is guilty? Or is he just enjoying watching his longtime rival fall from grace? Is this about standing up for the victims, or about winning a rivalry that's lasted for decades? The answer is probably both. 50 Cent is definitely enjoying Diddy's downfall, but he's also positioning himself as someone who wasn't afraid to call out suspicious behavior long before it became a trend. Regardless of his motivations, one thing is certain: 50 Cent has no plans to stop anytime soon. With the trial expected to last 8 to 10 weeks and a Netflix documentary in the works, 50's campaign against Diddy is just getting started. And for a man who built his career on being resilient and relentless in the face of adversity, there's nothing more satisfying than watching an enemy suffer while you sit back and count your wins. Cat Williams, "I warned everyone," and other celebrity reactions. 50 isn't the only one who's been criticizing Diddy over the years. Let's talk about the comedian who might deserve the biggest "I told you so" trophy in this whole situation, Cat Williams. In January 2024, months before Diddy's trial began but after Cassie's lawsuit was filed and settled, Cat Williams dropped some bombshells during his interview on Shannon Sharp's Club Shay Shay podcast. And when I say bombshells, I mean this man was prophetic. All these big deviants are going to go through hell in 2024. It's all over for all of them. It doesn't matter if you're Diddy or whoever you are. TD Jakes. All the lies will be exposed, Williams declared. It wasn't a vague prediction. He specifically named Diddy as someone who would be exposed in 2024. And what happened in 2024? Diddy's mansions were raided in March and he was arrested in September. Cat Williams predicted this with eerie accuracy, like he had a crystal ball or something. But that wasn't all. During the same interview, Williams revealed that he had turned down a huge amount of money to protect his integrity. "Now I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was talking about, because P. Diddy wants a body and you have to say no to him." Hold on a second. Did Cat Williams just say he turned down $50 million because he didn't want to go to Diddy's parties? It's like turning down a lottery ticket because you don't trust the person handing it to you. That should tell you everything you need to know about what might be going on at those parties. And Cat wasn't just talking for the sake of it. He made a point of emphasizing that he had evidence to back up his claims. "I did it. I have proof of everything I'm saying," he declared, puffing out his chest. Well, we still haven't seen that evidence, but after everything that came to light during Diddy's trial, Cat's claims don't seem so far-fetched anymore, do they? After Diddy was arrested in September 2024, Cat couldn't resist taking a little jab. During a live performance, he referenced the 10,000 bottles of baby oil that were allegedly seized from Diddy's homes during federal raids. P. Diddy's dumb lawyer said he probably bought it at Costco. Costco immediately responded, "We don't even sell baby oil," Williams joked. He then added, "They put substances in the baby oil. You think you're getting a massage, but you can't even get up." Cat also went on Instagram and shared an AI-generated clip that edited Diddy's face onto a scene from the 1991 movie New Jack City, where the character Nino Brown snitches on his associates in court. Williams captioned it, "Diddy about to snitch on everybody," suggesting that Diddy might run to the feds to implicate others. The craziest part is that after the police raids on Diddy's homes in March 2024, Cat's comments from January 2024 went viral again, with people on social media saying things like, "When the truth comes out, remember what Cat Williams said in his latest interview, no Diddy." And Cat Williams said that back in January 2024. And now Diddy's house has been raided by the feds. 2024 is the year of reckoning. It was like the whole internet suddenly realized that Cat Williams was dropping truth bombs while everyone else was asleep. But Williams and 50 Cent aren't the only celebrities who have spoken out about Diddy's situation. The list of stars who've commented on his legal troubles is longer than the line for the new Jordan sneaker release. Charlamagne the God, who never holds back, discussed the alleged freak-offs on The Breakfast Club, speculating, if he gets convicted of extortion and sex trafficking because of the freak-offs, there will be others involved. If you've ever been in an orgy with Diddy, you're probably going to jail. That's a pretty grim prediction for anyone who's ever attended one of Diddy's famous parties. Moses Shine Barrow, who has his own complicated history with Diddy, claimed that Diddy ruined his life. But he added, "But do I feel any joy or satisfaction about what he's going through? Absolutely not." That shows a lot of restraint from someone who has every reason to celebrate Diddy's downfall. Soulja Boy, on the other hand, didn't hold back, posting on X, "If Diddy had tried me like he did with any of those gay rappers, I would have killed his ass," referring to the alleged freak-offs. That's some wild energy, and it's probably not the kind of statement his lawyer would congratulate him for. But here's the truth. There are rumors and viral lists going around about other celebrities who supposedly attended Diddy's infamous parties. According to these lists, big names like Leonardo DiCaprio, Jay-Z, Beyoncé, Ashton Kutcher, Paris Hilton, Howard Stern, Russell Brand, Mariah Carey, Jennifer Lopez, and many others have been linked to Diddy's social circle and events. All of this makes us wonder who knew what and when. If Cat Williams and 50 Cent were aware enough of the suspicious behavior to stay away from Diddy's parties, were the others just turning a blind eye? Or were these allegations really hidden from most of Diddy's circle? This whole situation reminds me of Harvey Weinstein. For years, there were open secrets in Hollywood about his behavior, but it took brave accusers and solid reporting to finally bring everything to light. And once the dam broke, the flood of accusations was unstoppable. We might be seeing the same pattern with Diddy. Now that some people have spoken out, others feel empowered to share their experiences too. But regardless of how all this ends up in court, one thing is certain: the relationship between 50 Cent and Diddy will never be the same. The decades-long rivalry between the two has reached a new level, with federal charges and the possibility of a life sentence now at stake. And in the court of public opinion, 50 Cent seems to be winning by a wide margin, simply because he's been the only one to stay consistent in his criticism all this time. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click on one of the boxes on the screen to watch more similar content.